Hey there! Let's be real for a second. How often do you find yourself caught in a loop of negative thoughts? You know, those pesky little voices in your head that love to remind you of everything that could go wrong, has gone wrong, or might go wrong in the next century. If you're nodding your head, don't worry, you're not alone. Today we're going to talk about how to break free from those negative thought patterns that love to hijack your peace of mind. By the end of this video, you'll have some practical strategies to kick those thoughts to the curb and maybe even replace them with something a little more positive. Ready to reclaim your brain? Let's dive in. First things first, what are negative thought patterns? And why do they have such a strong grip on us? These are the automatic, habitual thoughts that tend to be pessimistic, self-critical, or downright catastrophic. They're like that one friend who always sees the glass as half empty and then worries the other half is going to spill. But here's the kicker. Those thoughts often become so ingrained that we start to believe them without questioning whether they're even true. It's like letting the worst intern in your brain run the show. But don't worry, we're about to fire that intern. Let's talk about something called the cognitive triad. Fancy psychology speak for the three main areas where negative thought patterns love to lurk. These are negative views about yourself, the world, and the future. Think of it like this. I'm not good enough. The world is a bad place, and things will never get better. Sound familiar? This triad can turn into a vicious cycle where one negative thought feeds into another, dragging you down faster than a Netflix binge when you've got a deadline. But here's the good news. Understanding this triad is the first step to breaking it. So how do we start breaking free? The first and most critical step is awareness. It's like catching a plot twist in a movie before it happens. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. Start paying attention to your thoughts, especially when you're feeling down or anxious. Are you jumping to conclusions? Are you magnifying the negative and ignoring the positive? These are what we call cognitive distortions, and they're the tricks your mind plays on you to keep you stuck. Once you start recognizing these patterns, you're already halfway to breaking them. Now that you've caught those sneaky thoughts, it's time to challenge them. Ask yourself, is this thought really true? What evidence do I have that this is accurate? Or, am I thinking in black and white terms when there's actually some gray area? It's like being a lawyer in your own mind, cross-examining every negative thought that pops up. And remember, just because a thought feels true doesn't mean it is. Feelings are not facts, though they can be pretty convincing imposters. By challenging these thoughts, you start to weaken their hold on you, and over time, they'll lose their power. Once you've challenged a negative thought, what do you do with the mental space you just cleared? Fill it with something better. Practice positive replacements, thoughts that are realistic, balanced, and constructive. Instead of, I'm terrible at this, try, I'm still learning and it's okay to make mistakes. Instead of, the world is a mess, go for, there are good things happening too, and I can focus on those. It's not about being unrealistically positive or Pollyanna-ish. It's just about finding a more balanced perspective. It's like redecorating your mental space with thoughts that actually make you feel good. Finally, let's talk about action. Breaking free from negative thought patterns isn't just about thinking differently. It's also about doing differently. Start small. If you catch yourself spiraling into negativity, take a break, go for a walk, or do something that makes you feel good. Physical movement, connecting with others, and engaging in activities you enjoy can all help shift your mindset. And don't forget, this is a practice. You won't change your thought patterns overnight, but with time and consistency, you'll start to notice a difference. All right, so there you have it. Some practical ways to start breaking free from negative thought patterns. Remember, your mind is powerful, and with a little effort, you can train it to work for you, not against you. So next time those negative thoughts start creeping in, you'll know exactly what to do. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who could use a little mindset makeover. See you next time.